What's up, everybody? A Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Elite Dangerous. When we left off in the last episode, we were still doing our... whatchamacallit? Our, I guess Federation rank grinding, for lack of a better term. So... we're here in Niu Hsing still. Woo! I don't know who else I'm gonna aggro. I don't know who else is in his wing, but we've got some dogfighting going on here. I don't actually see any Feds system authority people in here, but whatever. We're gonna go for it. Yeah, that's right, you're close enough I can still use my beams, buddy. And I can run into you like I always do. I really gotta stop doing that, actually. It's really probably not the best tactic. Ow. I don't know what he's hitting me with, but he's actually doing some damage. Oh! Well, and me hitting him probably doesn't help anything either. Ow! Oh, great. Now I got two. Didn't think that through. Especially since I don't really know what other kind of ship this is. It. I've jumped the gun a bit on that one. I gotta bail. Yep, we gotta bail. Come on, I need to get past this mass lock, though. Yeah, I know, I got that part. And it sucks, too, because I had just gotten a good spawn. I had gone through probably 2 or 3 spawn things before I finally got this one going. Man, actually, hold on. I wonder if I actually need to do that or not. Can I just sit out here? He's red still. Well, let's just go a little further. Let's just keep going. Here, let's do... yeah, that works. Alright, so... I'm gonna sit out here, I think, and see if I can lose him. Looks like I lost him finally, so let's see how long this takes to get my shields back and going, and we may resume. I'll go ahead and stop. Actually, I'll leave myself pointed this way in case I need to make a quick exit. So yeah, real quick, before I go ahead and make a transition here, so yeah, we had, we're still doing the Federation stuff, but I figured to do something a little bit more interesting and less monotonous. I would come out here and do some bounty hunting during the episodes. A couple of people actually mentioned they wouldn't mind seeing CQC, but would rather it be like a separate playlist series kind of thing and not the typical Elite Dangerous Let's Play episodes, which is fine. Personally, I have never been super drawn... oh, look, debris. Okay. I personally have never been super drawn to CQC, the PvP side of stuff. Mainly because, I don't know, it's just one of those games that I don't play for PvP. I play it for more of the PvE. You know, if it's not one, it's the other kind of thing. So, because of that, I never was really super into... the PvP side of things. Let's go ahead and get our weapons back out, because this is probably going to turn nasty real quick. Ooh, an anaconda. That's very interesting. I just got to make sure our old friend is not around here somewhere. That's the only thing I gotta... like, I hope somebody took him out already. Because if not, we're going to be in a bind if I start fighting him. Oh, come on. I hate that when you're right at the edge of finishing a scan, and then they get out of range or something, and it's like, really? You just had to do that right now. But yeah, I'm actually in a high zone, not a hazard zone. So I'm actually really surprised that I'm not... oh, there's green. Okay, there's a green one. I was going to say I'm surprised at the lack of system security vessels in here, but I guess they are in here now. I'm on his nose, too. I'm just not doing well today. I almost got my tail whipped by an assault ship, and now I'm sitting on the nose of a conda. My beam laser makes no sense sometimes, by the way. Oh, ow, ow, ow. I just got my shields back up. Come on, give me a break. Please die. Oof. 350. Material refined focus crystals. Is that? Gosh, I don't remember. At some point when I was messing with the whatchamacallit, yeah, words and flying, they don't always work well together. The SRV, when I was having all those problems with the SRV and it was glitching and blah 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 blah, at some point when I loaded up the training mission or something. Anyway, something happened where my controls got all wiped. And I had to go back in with my controller and reassign everything, which is really, 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 really annoying. Because I had finally kind of gotten it where I wanted it, kind of thing. After, like, episode after episode after episode of playing. High-density composites. Now, I'm taking this stuff because a couple of people had told me that you don't need the cargo scoop because these are actually... or not the cargo scoop, cargo hold. Because these are actually materials for, like, engineers and things. Or not really engineers, but, well, yeah, I guess it is. It's either synthetics or research or crafting or whatever. I don't remember. But they weren't really, like, your standard... cargo materials kind of thing. They were more like that, new material discovered and stuff like that. So I was trying to pick up a few of these off of the Conda because frankly Condas probably have some pretty good stuff, and that one caught my eye that was some kind of high density something, I don't remember. Refined focus crystal, that's what it was. I'm a Star Wars fan at heart, and so I hear focus crystals, I hear kyber crystals and lightsabers and things, so I'm like, ooh, what is that? I wonder. It probably does not translate to being anything close to the same thing, but that's my thought process behind it, that's my logic. Alright, that's good enough. We're not going to grab any more. Now did that... yeah, that didn't take any of my cargo space up, so that's fine. What else we got on the radar? We have a Python. They must have taken out the assault ship, which that sucks in a way because I lost the bounty, but I didn't lose my ship, so that's good. Okay. Let's go ahead and target the power plant. Switch over here and get my scanner going. He is wanted. I really need to make sure especially Pythons. Pythons and Asp Explorers are so hit or miss on they're a lot of times they have a bounty, but they don't always have a bounty. And you really have to be paying attention because I always get lulled into this rhythm where I'm like, okay, another Python, woohoo! And then that's the one that's not wanted, and you're like, oh crap, now I'm wanted, this sucks. And any of you that have watched my series for a long time, you know I do that all the time. Like, that is a regularly occurring theme in my videos, is constantly getting my own bounty from attacking people that I thought should be wanted because of their ship type. I know, I'm stereotyping, right? You drive a Python, you should be evil, or a criminal, at least. Oh, come on, get over here. Ooh, this is nice. That's not so much. Take his shields down already, there we go. Woo! Missiles scare me. Woo! Woo! Or whatever those are. Maybe rockets or cannon fire. Those might not be missiles. Because usually missiles are locked on and they'll warn you. They're like, you know... Oh, I was gonna say, if it says warning missile incoming, I'm gonna freak out. It's like that. Exactly like that. Okay. What do we have next? I'm gonna actually check out back here, because I see a couple of radar blips. Though their formation and location makes me think mining. Probably. Probably mining. But let's find out. Yeah. Yep, definitely mining. Okay, that one's a mining group. What about you guys over here? Actually... Oh, that's just debris. That's not even people. Okay. Alright. Let's give it one more glance. Not really seeing much on the radar at the moment. So I'm thinking I'll probably give it a quick pause until we get something kind of cool. Oh, now this is a good haul. I don't know who the other member of their wing is, because it's a three-man team, but there's at least 2 clippers in the same wing, and they're both wanted. I saw a third clipper. I was kind of hoping that would be the third man in their team, but not so much. Okay, there's 1, there's 2. Okay, so it's this other ship. I don't know what... I can't identify him yet. But I think it's this other ship that's... their other team member. Vertilance! You kidding me? Yeah, it is! It's the Vertilance. Oh man, 2 clippers and a Vertilance. Whew, that's actually a pretty nasty little wing going on there. I'm thinking we'll go after the Ferdy first, because he could give us a lot more problems. Weapons hot, and get behind him. Light him up. Oh yeah, him using that just reminded me, I have chaff too, that I always forget to use. Like, without fail, always forget to use that. Come on. Man, his shields are tougher than mine. I don't know how I always end up in reverse, going backwards. Come on. There. 2 can play that game. Seriously? Oh, his shields are down now, finally. I was gonna say, man. Ugh. I gotta start using that more. Otherwise, what's the point of having it? They use them all the time, too, so, you know. Yeesh. Oh, I ran right into that. No dodging and weaving at all. Woo! I don't like fighting my own kind of ship. goodness sake, please die. And they probably took out the clippers by now, I imagine. I was really hoping I could get in on all three of those, but the Ferdy was, well, let's see if they're still back here. Something's going on over here, at least. Okay, this is all, where's their target? Really, all that for an eagle? Overkill much, guys? Are you guys bored out here or something? You know, just like swarming up on an eagle? Ooh, Federal dropship. Hello. He's not in a wing, which is good for me. Alright, come here. He seems to be tracking these guys for some reason. Ah, crap, I overshot him again. Dang it. I hate when you warn them, but then you didn't really get a good hit on them. I have them too, you know. I just forget to use them all the time. And shields are gone. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Woo! Out. Uh-oh. He's gonna blow up. Alright. That went well. I like when you can just find those random stragglers kind of thing and pick them off. All of the Fed guys are taking up all the space. Alright, so let's give it a minute and wait for some new ships to show up. Okay, so I managed to find myself another Anaconda, which is cool. He is in a wing with a little Imperial Eagle, but since they're already under attack, I'm not really worried about the Eagle. For the obvious reason that by the time I deal with him or something, you know, I'm sure by the time we've dealt with this guy, they'll have already dealt with him. So I'm really not worried about him all that much. That is one bad thing about the Anaconda's, like, ship profile, is it's like, he's using chaff, but I'm so close to him, my beam laser's still hitting him, it's really not doing that much good. Meh. What's that thing? It looked like a flare. Not my fault, you flew into my line of fire. Oh, power plant's dead. He's gone. Boom. Alright. Ooh, a Federal gunship. Let's check on the gunship and see if he's in a wing. I've kind of learned my lesson. Especially since that's one of those I want to upgrade to. He is wanted, and he's not in a wing. Okay, that's more my style. It's more my speed. I can do that. Plus, with all these guys around, if they're not busy, I'm sure they'll end up helping me out. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. That's right. Nothing to see. And... hello. Ooh, this is working very well. I don't think I actually hit him that time. Which, ironically, probably would have been a good idea because I have shields and he doesn't. So it would have done more damage to him. Woo! Getting dizzy. Sorry if I'm making anybody dizzy. Didn't mean to. I do not like it when you have shields. So let's do something about that, shall we? Ooh, this is a bad spot for you to be in. Are you trying to run from me? Is that what's going on here? Because you're not going to get very far. Thank you. Okay. Now, let's see what all's been going on back here. Anything cool? Not seeing anything really. Ooh, never mind. Got one. Let's see. He's all alone with no wingman. Alrighty. That I can do. I really also I just double checked as soon as I fired it to see if he was wanted, and I was like, whew, because I totally forgot to do that again. I'm telling you guys, I do it all the time, even for those of you that may not be familiar or have watched my episodes and stuff where I actually have done it in the past. I do it all the time. I'm always like, oh, federal ship, okay, federal dropship. They're almost always wanted. Yeah, but probably should make sure. What is sounding like its missiles are charging up? That was weird. Whoa! Oh, that ain't fair. How much was he worth? Can I see? I can't see. But I have an anaconda over here, so I'm okay. Man, that's what was charging up. He was frame shifting. Little turkey. I didn't realize that we were outside the mass lock area. Uh-oh. We got a wing. Who's the wingman? Cobra? Looks like... Ooh, that was weird. Looks like the feds are kind of circling the... Yep, there we go. Oh, wait. Ooh. Thank goodness for low ammo and spinning up. My multi-cannons were spinning up. I meant to be scanning him. Because what's the point in aggroing him before you're gonna fight him? When they're fighting him. Alright. Now we fight him. Where are you going? Yeah. Whew. Oh, that was very cinematic, by the way. That was cool. I mean, sure, my shields took a little bit of that hit, but I don't care. That was pretty awesome. Oh, he's the other one. He's the wingman. It would seem. I totally forgot about this guy. Yeah. Wow, he went from like 28% hull to like nothing. Imperial couriers. Until we find something better, let's see if they're worth anything. Finger off the trigger. Let's make sure they're wanted. They are. Okay. Oh, it's a 3-man. So there was 2 courier. It must be that ASP. That's gotta be it. There's two of them and one of him. Alright, so what is he worth? 20? That's it? Okay. Let's see what their escort is. $63. I mean, if we can swoop in and just gank them, doesn't really matter what they're worth. It's free stuff. I'm not even really going to bother scanning them either, because if I take that time, then I think the feds will take them out. So I'm just going to jump in here and take him out. Oh! Okay. Nope. Yep, that's what I want. Oh no! Can I get him? Can I get him? Oh, it gave it to me. Awesome. This was the other one. Let's see if we can jump in and grab him too. Oh no. Ah! Oh well. Anybody else? Anybody cool? I keep seeing the fertile or the python and the anaconda in the list. I'm like, ooh, oh yeah, that's the same two federal guys I've been seeing for an hour now. I wonder if what are these Mark IVs usually worth? Scan detected. I mean, of course, I want to make sure they're. Yeah, okay, 31. I mean, $33. Anything in front of you right now? There's one. What are you? Nothing. Alright, tell you what, I think we're actually just going to hold off and wait for another big one, and then we'll wrap this episode up, because we're getting low on time. So, let's see if we can find one more big one. One more good bounty to go out with. And I will see you guys in a minute. Alrighty, so it looks like we finally got one. It's been a minute, though. Like, I've been waiting for a good ship for quite a bit. And it looks like he's by himself. Now, we're not around a lot of, federal security. So... what now? Accelerated shield? Oh, we must use a shield bank, or a shield cell. He seems to be fighting another pilot, but we don't really have any system authority floating around here at the moment. Ow. Oh, come on. Can't seem to get around on this guy. Where'd he go? I'm supposed to be right there. There you are. I don't know who he's fighting either, because I don't think now there may be some system guys on him, but a minute ago, I don't know who he's fighting, but they were not happy about it, and they were telling him to. They were telling him about it, because they had, like, rockets and everything hitting him. I think there's system guys in here now. There's too many beams going on. Boom. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like we're back to clear again. Alright. So tell you what, I was just going to end the episode here, but I think I want to go back to the hub and see what kind of bounties and rep we can get off of that. So let me get back there, and then we'll wrap this episode up. Alrighty, so we are back at the space terminal. I was going to say space station, but it's really not a station, it's a terminal. So now we need to turn in... redeem all bounty vouchers. So we have 570,000 in the Federation alone, and the other ones are for, like, different areas. So we made 2 million? That doesn't seem right, but okay. Redeem all intel packages. What is this? Data point intel for Alliance. Okay. Knew nothing of that. And we'll refuel and repair. Now, we got a message or something, I think. So, let's check what that was. Federation reputation change. You are considered an ally of the Federation. We hope that you continue to support us, and you will always be welcome at our ports. So we are getting a rep boost from doing the bounty hunting, so that's cool. Thanks. You considered an ally of Niu Hsing League. We hope that you... Yep. Alright. Cool. So, with that, I think we're going to wrap up this episode. In the meantime, I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you all next time. Peace.